Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Today is a private video reading for one of my clients, Yajna. I'm going to answer two of your questions, and I'm going to use this beautiful Hermetic Tarot deck to answer the questions for you. And for you, if you want your own private video reading, you can find it at sefalchemist.com, link in the description or in the bio. Let's get right to it. Yajna, your first question was, what are your gifts and abilities? What are your powers? And why do you find it so hard to embrace your darkness? Let's get right to it. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Achrus ikhelerin is makrus ukres lirek sun rach. Very interesting cards. Look what I got here. We have the moon, a major arcana, but it showed up reversed. And we have the Princess of Swords. Look at this depiction here. Look at the card. And I'm getting into that. I'm gonna explain that. And we have the Knight of Swords. Your gifts and abilities, your magical gifts and abilities are quite powerful. And they're very dark. They're connected to darkness. First, we have the Moon card, and it's reversed. Moon is a representation of darkness. But this is coherent to your question. You're finding it hard to embrace your darkness. You can't embrace your darkness easily. That's why this Moon card came up reversed. But your power stems from the dark, and we usually are scared of the things that are beneficial for us. We usually run away from what's good for us. And we're scared of it because we're usually good at it. Sometimes we're scared of it because it could be successful for us, or it could really show who we truly are. And this is the case for you. Embracing your darkness is gonna show who you truly are. It's gonna activate your gifts and abilities and powers. And you're scared of darkness because you're scared to activate these powers. Because based on the cards here, you're very connected to the underworld. You're very connected to darkness. Anything that has to do with connecting to spirits, talking to the dead, invoking demons, invoking angels, you can as well. Conducting rituals and spells. For you, it's much easier compared to other people. You can easily, I sense the energy here, you can easily invoke a spirit compared to other people. And that spirit would show up. You can easily, for example, do hexing or unhexing if you want. And your energy is so strong that it would work compared to other people. For other people, it requires more energy, it requires more effort. For you, it's easy. But you're scared of it. You're afraid of it. You don't know how to approach it. And that's why here we have the Priest of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Very strong air element here. Look at this knight. This is your true potential. But here we have the Princess of Swords reversed. This is a representation of the amount of gifts and abilities you have that are connected to darkness. But it's reversed because you're so scared of these abilities. You're scared of them. It's like you're reluctant to embrace them. You're reluctant to become who you are. See this figure here with all the snakes? This is a representation of the underworld. It's the representation of darkness. It's the representation of the amount of wisdom that you hold within you that you haven't tapped in yet. We have also, this depiction here, Medusa. And so the connection to the underworld, connection to demons. But you're so scared of it. Hence why in your question was like, why am I scared of embracing my darkness? That's why you asked that. Because that's basically what's holding you back. It's embracing your darkness. It's a lot of powers that I'm sensing the energy here. It's like you need to start believing in the fact that your gifts and abilities are real, they're true. Practicing witchcraft, learning about the craft, rituals. These things are the representation and the embodiment of who you are. And if you don't do this, if you just keep it in the back, it's not going to serve your purpose and you're not going to become who you truly are. Let's pick a couple more cards just to clarify. Rozsmich en druskileresh ukreskif. Ach, Nosen. Wow. Interesting. We have the star card and upright. It's who you're meant to be. You're the star. Yajna, you are the star, but you're not aware of it. You're hiding from it. You're scared of it. We have like the Seven of Wands. You need to embrace the unknown and darkness. You need to take a leap of faith and start practicing the craft, learning about it, and activating the star within you. Because once you do so, new beginnings are awaiting you. So that's why these cards came in this order. Step in the unknown and believe in your strength and powers. Then you become the star by practicing the craft, by learning about it, by conducting rituals, connecting to spirits, invocations. And here Spirit wants me to tell you that you come from an ancient bloodline of witches, very powerful witches, and they pass down their gifts to you since birth. It's not something that's just happened to you like just now. It's actually from your ancestors. This is a bloodline thing. This is ancestral. It's in your lineage. And I hear Spirit saying you need to protect this. You need to continue this legacy. You're not supposed to stop it. You're not supposed to be scared of it. You need to own it. You need to become proud of it. And you need to move on with it, carry it on to the future. That's why the star is showing up here. This is representation, of course, of who you are, but also your ancestors who passed down these gifts to you. And once you become the star, new beginnings are awaiting you. Beautiful beginnings. A lot of beautiful emotions, abundance, success, new opportunities coming to you. So just remember that the amount of gifts and abilities you have, there are so many, but they're all connected to darkness, to the dark arts of magic, to practicing the craft. And I'm hearing also something that has to do with mixing herbs and making potions and working with the elements of earth can be very beneficial for you. And don't think about this from a negative standpoint. It's who you are. What others think of you has nothing to do with you. It has only to do with them. It's their opinion, it's their life. Whatever they think about your practices, whatever they think about you, it doesn't matter. So focus on your gifts, focus on your life, because the star, it is who you are. And that's the answer for your first question. Let's move on to the second question. Yajna, your second question is, why do the people you go to for spiritual advice always try to take something from you or steal your power or even ask you to not practice altogether? Why? Why is it always like this with you? Let's see. Asmich irren soklerek mach kares shindras imach roken kasfin atuch ras keleren sekmar ish akmares kefen. Interesting. Okay, very interesting. I picked these three cards, but I was pulled to pull a fourth card. And I'm gonna explain what Spirit wants you to know here. Here we got another major arcana, the universe reversed, or the world card reversed. What's going on here? These practitioners you go to who always try to bring you down or take something away from you, they're intimidated by your power, which was the answer for your first question, the amount of power you have. And it's massive, and it's very strong, and it's very dark. It's this powerful dark power. So they're intimidated by your power, hence why they try to bring you down. So they're in a way scared of you, and some of them, they're not even aware of it. They're just saying it to protect themselves without even realizing why they're doing it. Even though, of course, you don't mean any harm for them, but they're just, your power is too strong. It's too intimidating. And sometimes the gifted people feel these powers, and even though it's subconscious, they become very protective. Like, so sometimes this might happen to you, but you might meet people and they become defensive right away. They're already on defending themselves. But you're not attacking them, you're not offending them, but just from a small interaction with them, they talk to you from the side where they're defending themselves. And you might not understand why. The reason why is because your power is very it's very strong. So this can easily make people feel like on guard with you. But you shouldn't worry or care about that. But in terms of practitioners, when they feel that, they try to kind of take something away from you or protect themselves by saying, oh, you shouldn't practice. And that's why they close the world card for you. See, the world card came up here, but the reason why it's reversed is because through these practitioners, the world becomes reversed. Because you go to them. You go to them, so the universe becomes closed. It's not open anymore. Usually it's open for you. You go to them and then it becomes closed. That's it. They're like, no, you can't practice. Or, I need to take this away from you. It's not yours. And this causes you also, we have the Ace of Pentacles. It causes you to lose money as well. Because every time you go to these practitioners, you have to spend money with them over and over and over. And we have the Ace of Wands, meaning that what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you're trying to find something. You're trying to figure out something about yourself, represented by this fiery element here, this Ace of Fire that's full of passion and full of you want to unleash this thing, this powerful darkness that's within you. You want to unleash it. And that's why you go to these practitioners. So you're not doing anything wrong, but they always close the universe for you. They close these doors for you. And this causes you, unfortunately, either sadness or depression or confusion. And you start disbelieving in yourself. You start not believing in your power anymore, which is very unfortunate. Let's pull a couple more cards. Here, Spirit is saying that everything you're looking for, with the Two of Wands, everything you're looking for here is within you. That fire is within you. And also, we have the Knight of Cups, meaning that you have to always follow your intuition. You have to always follow the guidance that's coming to you from your higher self, from your spirit guides, from your guardian demons, from your guardians who are always sending you synchronicities and messages to you. You have to follow that guidance. That's the best guidance you can benefit from. And when you follow that guidance, you're gonna find what's really within you. You're gonna know who you truly are. And here we have the Three of Cups reversed, meaning that your mastery and the beautiful emotions you're looking for can only be activated if you start following your intuition. That little voice within you that says, this is where you need to go. This is what you're supposed to do. Don't go here, don't go there. And you will find the right answers for you. You will become happy. And you will find the true path to your mastery. Here at the bottom of the deck, it was the Lovers reversed. I just want to mention it. Meaning that these people you go to, they also might not like you. And that's why they tell you, they try to take something from you, or they try to hurt you, or it just, whatever you get from them is something negative based on your question. It's the reason why is because they also don't like you. And this again, it probably has to do with what I mentioned, which is your energy is very strong. It's very intimidating. And they almost feel threatened by you or even jealous. And sometimes they do it subconsciously, sometimes they do it on purpose, and they try to do something to reduce you, to diminish you, or to diminish your energy. This is the answer for your second question, Yajna. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Sure. Res. Ein surek. Shuch ris eleref sun. Raish. Isele kush mach. Shus.